What if I told you that the final game of a challenging season would come down to a single, breathtaking moment? A moment where a team's spirit, a pitcher's resilience, and a clutch hit would define not just a win or loss, but the very heart of baseball. Welcome to Baseball Extra, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single pitch of this story. It was the tail end of the 2025 campaign, and the air at the ballpark was buzzing with a special kind of energy. It was Fan Appreciation Weekend, and as we looked around, seeing everyone proudly sporting their Sacramento Chronic sweatshirts, they truly looked fantastic, a sea of dedicated fans. For the Royals, this wasn't just another series. They were fighting tooth and nail to finish the season above 500, with just 3 games remaining. The memory of being swept by the Athletics earlier that summer in Kansas City still lingered, a point of pride they aimed to rectify. This Royal squad, however, embodies a unique spirit. They truly look forward to playing every single day, fueled by an unwavering expectation to win every single day. Tonight's pitching matchup was particularly compelling. Two pitchers, intimately familiar with each other, were set to go head-to-head. Noah Cameron and Mason Barnett, both are products of the Royals organization, making this an intriguing duel with a personal touch. Mason Barnett, in particular, was throwing in front of a very familiar organization. He was originally drafted by the Royals in the third round back in 2022, adding another layer to this intense confrontation. And right out of the gate, Mike Yastrzemski draws a leadoff walk, putting him on first base with nobody out. This sets the stage for none other than Bobby Witt Jr. as he steps to the plate. Witt Jr. pops this one up, and Darryl has a beat on it in shallow right field. It's the first out. That brings up Patino, often called the pass squatch. He hits a bouncy ball to the right side. A quick backhand flip to second gets one out, but the throw back to first by Wilson is in time. Not the ideal double play ball, but they did cut down the lead runner on that chopper to the right side. The flip to Wilson, and Patino is safe at first. This brings Michael Garcia to the plate. Another bouncy ball, this one off Barnett, who covers to second and flips to Wilson on the bag for the out. Just like that, the inning is over. A well-hit ball, 146 miles per hour exit velocity for the final out of the top of the first. Now, let's shift our focus to Noah Cameron, making his second start of the year against the A's. This is a crucial moment for him, especially considering the Athletics have truly tortured left-handed pitching all season long. If Noah Cameron can tame their bats here to start the game off, it will be a major statement. And he does. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. The curveball bounces away from Jensen, but he picks it up, already headed back to the third base side dugout. One up, one down, and a swift strikeout for Noah Cameron. Next up is Nick Kurtz, who's coming off a 2-homer game, now up to 35 in his impressive rookie campaign. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cameron gets him with a cutter down and away. So, the first round of this rookie battle clearly goes to Noah Cameron. Bases empty with 2 outs, and now Brent Rooker steps to the plate. He bloops one to right center for a base hit. The A's have their first hit of the game. Caglione fields it and plays it back. This brings up Soderstrom. The 2-0 pitch is thrilled to left center, up the alleyway, back and headed for the wall, hitting the very bottom of the wall. Here's Rooker around second, going to third. They're going to hold him there. That ball was absolutely blistered right off the base of the wall in left center by Soderstrom. And suddenly, the A's have runners in scoring position at second and third with 2 outs. I was asked earlier this afternoon what has made Soderstrom so incredibly good this year. The answer is clear. He is consistently driving the baseball the other way, showcasing exceptional baseball fundamentals. With runners on second and third and 2 outs, Cameron is now trying to strand this dangerous pair in scoring position. He delivers a fastball, hit on the ground to shortstop. Witt scoops it up, shovels his feet, throws to first in time for the out. The inning is over. Noah Cameron strands a pair in scoring position in the bottom of the first inning, showing immense poise under pressure. As we move into the middle innings, the Royals' offense has been surprisingly quiet against Mason Barnett. He's putting on a clinic, having retired 4 straight batters and 8 of 9. Bobby Witt Jr., who waved at a miss, goes down, struck out on the sweeper. A great inning for Barnett, who picks up his 3rd strikeout and has now retired 5 straight, 9 of 10. We're through 2.5 innings, and the score remains knotted at 0. All 3 of Barnett's starts this season have been great. He's gone at least 7 innings in 2 of the 3, achieving 3 straight quality starts. And yet, sometimes, even with that brilliance, a loss can sneak in. Here on the bottom of the 3rd, still no score between the Royals and the A's. Jacob Wilson steps up, and a breaking ball is grounded to the right side. A diving stop and a throw from a bare hand to first to get him at first base. Noah Cameron hustles over to cover first. What a spectacular play by Pacino and by Noah Cameron. This level of team defense is what keeps a game tight. Carter Jensen has been on base twice tonight, with a walk in the second inning and now a base hit here. It's first and third with two down, bringing Jonathan India to the plate. He's trying to make something happen with two outs, trying to finish up strong this final weekend of the season. First and third, two down. Can they get a run in? He lines one down the left field line. It is hooking. It is gone. It's a home run for Jonathan India, right down the left field line. And the Royals suddenly take a 3-0 lead here in the fourth inning. That home run just skates over the left field wall. We talked about that little soft breeze that goes out to left field, and Jonathan was able to take a hanging breaking pitch, get it up in the air, and send it out to left field. The Royals came into the fourth inning with no hits, but they suddenly have two singles and a massive 3-run homer by Jonathan India. What a turnaround. Noah Cameron's day comes to an end after 4 2/3 innings. It was his pitch count that led to the early removal, and he walked a couple of batters with two outs to load the bases. But despite that, it's been a heck of a rookie year for him, no matter what happens in this inning. Now, he's hoping that Taylor Clark can finish off the A's, as he faces a tough hitter in Jacob Wilson. This is the matchup you gear up for. You've got back-to-ball skill at the plate with Wilson, and then Taylor Clark, a guy who has exceptional stuff. And the game truly takes a turn, with runners on base, and a guy you have confidence in to put the ball in play. Willie steps up, and this time, with authority, he drives one deep. Rooker will score. Tyler Soderstrom will score. All three score. That's a 3-run, 2-out RBI double for Jay Willie. Just like that, the score is tied. And this game is a true playoff atmosphere thriller, even in the final weekend of the season. One gone in the top of the 8th inning, and the pitching has retired 11 straight batters. Back to the top of the lineup and Mike Yastrzemski. A breaking ball hit down the left field line that's going to peel off into foul territory. A long run for Soderstrom against the wall, and he makes a great catch. How about Soderstrom being able to slow things down, chop the steps, eventually go into a little safety slide? Hogan is very appreciative of the effort. Bases empty, 2 outs. Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate and faces right-handed Justin Sterner. He pulls one to the third base side. A nice play by Harris. The long throw is not in time. Harris did nothing wrong at all. I tell you what, Harris went to his backhand, made a very quick and strong throw across the diamond, and still did not get the fastest man in baseball, Bobby Witt Jr. He has himself his 181st hit of the season, tied for the major league lead, and puts the potential go-ahead run at first with Vinny Patino coming to the plate. A ground ball to second, right to him. He throws to first for the out. That was a huge break on the routine ground ball to second, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Lawrence Butler will lead off for the A's against Serpa. Now, the A's have accumulated 8 walk-off wins this season, and Lawrence Butler is responsible for one of them. In fact, their most recent walk-off was just a few weeks ago against the Red Sox. Got it and missed. Strike 3. Serpa throws strike after strike and ultimately strikes out Butler. The tension is palpable. Avila comes out of the bullpen to work for the Royals and picks up here in the 9th inning with 1 out and nobody on. And Hurt is coming up for the A's in a 3-3 tie. Here's a swing, a line drive base hit to center field by Darryl. 2 solid shots for Darryl for a base hit, and the winning run is on base. A fast man running, and that will bring up Harris. He hits it on the ground to Bobby. Double play at second, a double clutch, and for the second time tonight, the Royals failed to turn an inning-ending double play. Jonathan India couldn't get the throw off to first base. He double clutched after he got Bobby with Junior's feed, and so the inning continues, and the lineup turns over for Langeliers. Schumann will run at first for Brett Harris, and here's Langeliers. He has 1 hit tonight, a base hit back in the 5th inning. Tied up at 3, bottom of the 9th, 2 away. The stage is set. Schumann on first, and it all comes down to Shea Langeliers. Can he step up and come up clutch once again? He does. It's a base hit. Schumann rounds third. He's heading home, and the A's win. It's the second walk-off knock in the career of Langeliers, and the Athletics have left the Royals absolutely stunned in this thrilling season finale. What an unbelievable ending to a game that had everything. You just witnessed an instant classic on Baseball Extra. What does this game truly tell us about these teams? Let's dive deeper into the key moments, the strategic decisions, and the individual performances that define this epic battle. Noah Cameron's performance, despite the early exit, was a testament to his incredible rookie year. We saw flashes of brilliance, especially those early strikeouts against tough hitters like Nick Kurtz. His ability to strand runners in scoring possession, demonstrating exceptional pitching mechanics, is a skill far beyond his years. While the pitch count ultimately ended his outing, his development throughout the season has been nothing short of spectacular for the Royals. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment below. And on the other side, Mason Barnett, facing his former organization, pitched with an undeniable chip on his shoulder. His control, his ability to retire batters consecutively. It was a masterclass in how to manage an aggressive lineup. He truly showcased why he was a high draft pick and why facing your former team often brings out the best in a player. His 3 straight quality starts speak volumes about his consistency. Let's rewind to Jonathan Indy's 3-run homer. Coming into that inning, the Royals had no hits, 0, then 2 singles, and boom, India blasts one that just barely hooks over the wall. This wasn't just a home run. It was a momentum shifter, a pure display of how quickly a game can turn. It highlights the importance of staying in every at-bat, even when things look bleak. Did you think it was going to stay fair? I certainly held my breath. We absolutely have to talk about the defense. Pacino's diving stop and throw. No Cameron hustling to cover first. These are the plays that don't always show up in the box score, but are critical to keeping runs off the board. And Soderstrom's fantastic catch against the wall on Yastrzemski's deep fly ball, pure athleticism. These moments of defensive prowess elevate the game beyond just hitting and pitching. But then, the bottom of the ninth, that double play attempt. Bobby Witt Jr. made a great play to get the ball to India, but the double clutch, it cost them the inning. In high-stakes baseball, those split-second decisions and fluid transitions are everything. It's a cruel reminder that even the best players can have a momentary lapse. This is where every single detail matters in Major League Baseball. And finally, Shea Langoliers. The A's have developed a reputation for walk-off wins, and Langoliers has become a cornerstone of that narrative. 8 walk-off wins this season for the A's. That's a team that simply refuses to quit. This ending, solidifies his clutch reputation. It's a devastating loss for the Royals, but an exhilarating victory for the A's, especially in front of their home crowd during Fan Appreciation Weekend. The energy, the roar of the crowd, it was palpable, even through the broadcast. For the Royals, finishing below 500 stings, but the growth, particularly from young talents like Noah Cameron and Bobby Witt Jr., bodes incredibly well for the future. They gained valuable experience in high-pressure situations. For the A's, this walk-off win provides a fantastic emotional boost heading into the offseason. It demonstrates a resilient team culture that can overcome adversity. Both teams have a lot to build on, and we at Baseball Extra will be there every step of the way to break it down. What a game, what a finish, and what an incredible season for both of these teams, filled with unforgettable baseball highlights. Thank you for joining us on Baseball Extra. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more exclusive baseball content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Leave your comments below. What was your favorite moment of this game? We love hearing from you. Until next time, this is Baseball Extra, signing off.